I'm standing here today principally because I had 21 years working in the pit, and I'm old enough to remember the creation of the National Health Service just after the Second World War. And the reason I'm still living is because of the treatment that I've had at the hands of the National Health Service that was set up by Nye Bevan and his mates in that wonderful government of 1945 to 1950. And that's why when we talk about Jeremy Corbyn and electing him to power, wouldn't it be wonderful to get somebody to mirror what happened in 1945? I hope that I'm still in Parliament, because I want to nationalise something every week. Wouldn't it be wonderful? When I said to me, Dad, I know this Clem Attlee, I said, he's the leader. I said, what about the rest, Dad? And are only 12 years of age. And he said he's got some good men and women around him. And we have today. The reason I'm speaking is because now we've got a front bench created by Jeremy Corbyn, arising out of that magnificent spurge in the numbers of people that joined the party. Now nearly 600,000 from 200,000. Blair and Brown tried to get rid of the debt. Harold Wilson tried to get rid of the debt. Jim Callaghan tried to get rid of the Labour Party debt. Along comes Jeremy Corbyn, and the debt has been repaid. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we had a Labour government to start making sure we repaid the debts of society as a result of these Thatcher and these tedious Theresa government that we've had recently, together with the Liberals and now with the DUP? She actually hands out £100 million to every member of the DUP. It's like a Ronaldo payment. But we're here to talk about the National Health Service. And I have to tell you, I wouldn't be on this rostrum if I hadn't have been successful with a big operation in 1999. When I went in there and I was bleeding, passing blood, and I knew that I'd got a big problem, and I was treated by an Irishman with a wonderful Irish brogue, and he whispered to me as we came out of the operating theatre, I think I've got it all. You can't get words like that anywhere else. Those words were like magic to me, and that's because of a nationalised, publicly owned National Health Service. I go to Parliament, to the Palace of Varieties, and I look across at those Tories, and nearly everyone has got private insurance. They were the people that voted against the National Health Service, not the exact people, but people like them in 1947, when they voted against it several times because they didn't want a publicly owned National Health Service. And look at the wonders they've been able to create. When I had a heart bypass in 2003, I'll never forget that steady hand of the doctor that found a way from my groin straight into my heart. I watched every movement. I thought, if ever he makes a slip, then that's the end. There'll be no more speeches at the Labour Party conference.
Yes, thank you.
But he did it.
Thank you, Delegate.
And the result was that I'm still here. And then I had a hip replacement, and because of the wonderful health NHS, I can walk backwards. Are we done? So I finish on this. I told the UKIP man in Parliament, I've got a United Nations heart bypass. I had it in the London hospitals. I had a Malaysian surgeon. I had a Nigerian registrar. I had a Dutch doctor. The list goes on. I had a Syrian cardiologist. And I told the UKIP man, if you send all those people back from whence they came, half of London will be dead in 6 months. That's it. Thank you very much.
No pressure.